Hello, welcome back. We're going to continue on with the story. I've done a lot of farming and stuff over the past couple of days off camera, because it is kind of boring. But I did want to document and record the main story, just in case something changes down the track. Ooh. Collectibles. Nice. Anything else up here? No. Okay, I think where we left off we actually finished. We found everything. We did the fight with Bronya and Coca-Cola, so we should be okay now. Overwhelmed by a sea of weariness. Go to bed. Entered creation, Coca-Cola, the ethereal outer space, gaze from the preservation, fragmented memory of the battle. In the midst of the frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Coca-Cola perished with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone, but the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again. A female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
It's Mummy.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, eh?
Sampo.
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kasky will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dunhung.
True. 1 second. There we go. Just fix the sound. Got a message. Himiko. How's your rest? Completed routine pre-departure. The Nameless is ready to move to the next world. So many questions. Simple anonymous analysis. Alright, looks like we're out of here. Meet up with the friends.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
Yeah, I wish it worked like that in real life. I dreamed about Sampo.
You poor thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Wow, burn.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Alright. Bid farewell to Bellavog. What? For some reason it just sort of stopped. Alright. How far are we going? Where are we going? Ah, here. Cool. was gonna cheat. Alright. Dude by the gate, doesn't come back.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
We'll leave.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes, their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
You can
Welcome
say so.
home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance, piece of cake? Or how would you rate it?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Nice.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride.
No, you should know. I used you more often than anything.
Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
But did you sign up for it, though?
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
No way.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
Ah, just a few.
While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here.
Oh, they
Where's our
weren't
next
bored.
stop? I can't wait.
They weren't bored. They were taking care of each other, don't worry.
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny.
Don't say Destiny. That's a terrible game.
Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Alright. Talk about the battle.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
Path of Preservation. I'm gonna go through all of them.
Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Nice. Thank you for battling. Yeah.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
Nice. The source of Coca-Cola's power
Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
True.
Sure, ask away.
Can Eurilo 6 go back to what it was before the Stellaron? I think they touched on that before and they were like, nah. But...
Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
Thoughts and prayers. What happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Thank you for your patience.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Alright. Well, what's this, Mr. Yang?
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
I bet you have. The Fragmentum and the Eternal Freeze, will they disappear?
I'm afraid not.
Ooh.
As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
I relayed your view of the Stellaron's effects to Bronya.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism.
True.
I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
This mission would have been much easier if you were there. You bloody was. But, yeah.
I too wished to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
I can't talk about Sampo or the dream. I wonder why. Nice chatting you with Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Pom pom. Pom 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 pom.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Oh. How's the Express doing?
Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Oops, I forgot to bring you souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Eurilo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget, next time.
Where's our next
The
stop?
destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Oh.
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
I need to get some juice for March.
Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
When are we leaving?
Right away.
Nice.
To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Alright. Sweet. Messages, messages, messages. Wildfire. Ah, it's the second step for Hook. Alright. Restricted zone. I saw the U and my dyslexia screwed me up. Restricted zone radio. Logistics teams, broken patrol robots. Restricted zone. Okay. Molly, tier 2 engineer of the technology division. I wonder where that is. Eurilo 6, Silvermane Guard. Ah, it's in the restricted zone. Alright, cool. It's another adventure mission. What else we got? Oh. Yep, okay. What's this? Looks profile picture. Cool. Alright.
Noise. Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Ooh.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in.
Give him a break, he just had a nightmare.
We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
If you just use one each, you won't have to have heaps of them. Oh, here we go. Quiet, nobody answers. Nobody answers. Oh no, we're gonna keep doing this. There's a flashy thing there. No, alright. Up yours then. Anything in here? There's no collectibles in here. Coffee coming out of the room, so that's Himiko's. Doesn't move an inch if it's glued in space, so that's Welt's room. So someone said on Reddit, you don't actually have a room. Because that's March, and this is Darn's room. And your room isn't anywhere. So there you go. They forgot to put your room in. Alright, Himiko, what's going on?
Morning. You're very punctual.
Ooh. And a wonderful morning to you too, Himiko. Punctual middle name, reporting. I'm reporting Dan Heng for... No, we're not going to do that.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response.
Well, considering...
The trailblazing of Eurillo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
What's the next planet like?
Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Oh, you can do that. That's fine.
The meeting will start soon.
You're looking well.
Are you coming with us this time?
You better believe it. You guys really put on a show for Eurillo 6. I'm eager to join in myself. I gotta say, there were more than a few times where I wanted to lend a hand, but Himiko said I should let you youngsters rise to the trailblazing challenges.
I know they'll never do it, but it'd be really cool if MiHoYo, or whatever the fuck they call themselves who make this game, those characters, if you don't have them, you should be able to have them as a trial for an extended period of time within the theme of the story you're going through. So I've got Welt, which is fine, but if you didn't,
Passengers,
if you know what I
the
mean.
warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Who's done?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
Careful. Because if you're only worth $1, that means you're pretty shit.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh?
Right there.
Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Oh, cat fight. Let's go.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
That's a good point, actually. We should seal the Stellaron and help. Maybe we can sell our friendship to the Stellaron hunters. Is there anything in this for us? I like this one better. Is there anything? Why? You want us to do something? I want some Star Rail tickets.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You say that, but then you smile.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get done hung.
Oh, look at that. It's a new day. Here's your jade. Alright. Should I talk to him? Oh.
Kafka? Ugh, Pom-Pom doesn't like her. She smells of danger. Still, a trailblazer should choose their goal and the road they take to get there themselves. That's the creed of the great Akivili.
Okay. What do you think, Mr. Yang?
How could the mighty Xianzhou Alliance be breached by a Stellaron?
What do you make of it, Mr. Yang?
Something's not right. The Xianzhou Alliance is a small faction, but one that derives its power directly from an Eon. They have immense strength, much more than a train under the protection of the fallen Akivili. Stellarons can lead to the collapse of stars scattered throughout the universe, but the Xianzhou has land the hunt on their side. I struggle to believe that Stellarons pose a threat in the eyes of the Eons. Either the Stellaron hunters are lying, or there's an even bigger threat lurking on the Xianzhou Lawfu.
I'm going to struggle to pronounce that.
This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
You did say you would.
What do you think about all this?
Yeah, I'm okay with whatever we do as long as we get some jade so I can do some pulls.
I like the way you think.
Thank you very much. Alright. Oh, that's right, because it's a vote. He probably doesn't want to go anywhere near it.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
It's a very small fucking train, Marge. What the hell?
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Alright. Done.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
Well, as someone who spends pretty much majority of their life in my room, yes. Of course. You wake up and you go outside after like weeks of being inside and you're just like, oh wow. When did that shop open up? We might be going to... Oh man. Lofu. We're just gonna call it the Tofu Castle.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Lofu.
So you have a history.
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it.
Ooh, he's a naughty boy.
So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you.
Is that why Welt's coming with us?
I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold.
Xianzhou.
Good luck.
Alright, March.
It's way too much of a coincidence. a Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that? Oh, I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
I don't recall, but how did they know we know her? I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying much attention to the story at the start because I just got bombarded with a whole lot of shit that I didn't understand. Oh. She used to be nice. You shouldn't talk about girls behind their backs. This isn't school. It's fine. She used to be nice. Did she though? I remember complaining about the characters when I first started playing this game. I thought that they had a condescending tone when they were talking. And I kind of didn't like it too much, but if that's the way the characters are written, then I guess, but... I don't remember.
We don't need another amnesiac on this train.
Fuck you, March.
Oh yeah, I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against.
Doesn't Himiko have the final say? I want to vote in favor. Yeah, fuck you, March. I'm voting in favor.
I should have known you'd listen to that Stellaron hunter. Whatever. But you should think before you do that.
Whatever. March, you can be incredibly fucking annoying. And she can be kind of adorable at the same time, too. No, that's fine.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move.
So if Welt, Himiko, and I vote for it, and Dan and March vote against it, we'll go for it anyway, because 3-2.
Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou La Fu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the La Fu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us.
True.
So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Hands out, arm side. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna put my hand out, because I'm down for anything that's gonna give me Stellar Jade. March, what the fuck, man? You said you were gonna vote against.
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
I saw that. Did you see that? Fucking dickhead. I love it.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Oh, how suddenly principled of you.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
Mm-hmm.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
That's fine, dude.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
I like how they did that. The two of them. Very good.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
Xianzhou. Cyan Joe. Cotton Eye Joe, here we come.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport, Starskin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Is it stuck on repeat? Sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers. It does.
Something's not right.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Dead Space. Ching.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
Of course it would be.
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Oh, he's gonna get an education, that boy. You're staying too? I don't want to go. Assemble. Yes. Assemble.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Oh, I'm a little bit over-leveled. I should be fine. Alright. Can we talk to people? We can.
Have a safe trip, you guys!
Why not come with us, Pom Pom? Yeah, I watched a little clip that somebody did that posted on a Reddit. Pom Pom's a 6-star hero. One-shot everything.
Pom-Pom's too busy. Looking after the Express is a full-time job. Don't worry about me. I'm just happy you're enjoying the journey.
It's okay, Pom Pom.
Pom Pom still seems a little sad.
All this universe, and we just happened to bump into a Xianzhou ship that Don Hung spent time on? Oh, that's gotta be fate. I wonder what Don Hung's stories await us. That guy sure has a mysterious past. We gotta take this opportunity on the Luofu to dig into it.
The Luofu. It's the Tofu Castle. Darn straight.
I knew you'd be excited. Check out the master of gossip over here.
I wonder if she even remembers we've got a job to do down there.
Himiko.
This time you'll get the chance to witness Welt in action. I'm glad he's going with you.
Oh, I know what Welt's like, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll take care of marching him.
Much appreciated.
Done.
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Xianzhou for you. I hope it comes in useful.
Nice. I didn't actually get anything, but the thought is there.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider. and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
getting stellar jade for wishes, or warps. Sample the local delicacies, getting to know the people with power of the Stellaron. Sampling the local delicacies.
Always thinking with your stomach. What about all the scenic photo opportunities?
The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain.
Yes, we are.
We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Explore. Yes. Understand. Okay. Establish. No. We farm. And connect. No. We loot. That's what we do.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Ooh, it changed.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it'd be creepy if we did see someone. True. Yet someone opened the gate for us. Well, it was implied it was all automated.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already.
Oh no.
Mr. Yang, what should we do?
What do we do, Mr. Yang? What's this?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Pretty decisive. What if they're not friendly and we can't defeat them?
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
I kinda have.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Alright. Give me control, Black. Alright, sweet. Alright. So the loot hasn't changed.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Lots of people are hurt.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your 6-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Sir?
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
Ooh, what's that? Oh. Treasure! I like treasure. Ah, right. Okay.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Hold on, 1 sec. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I can't go down there yet. Interact? No. Well, I can talk to you. Can I talk to you? Yes.
Up ahead. Please, leave me. Up ahead.
Same thing. That's a bit lazy. Oh, hello. Armored soldier had already passed away. Surprisingly, there are no visible wounds on the body. Ah. Hello there.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
On the contrary, I believe I have. This one I haven't. Mara struck. .43s.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
Time for some hardship.
Time to twirl!
Leave it to me.
Time to twirl!
Oh.
Let's begin.
Interesting.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Oh, that's
They're Mara
Foxtail.
struck. We've already lost them.
Hey, you there? We need your help.
You don't sound very, stressed.
Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Okay.
You know nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
My name's a secret. I'm the Galactic Batter. Oh, right, because the thing. But I don't have that right now.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
And so we saved your life, and you want to try and get rid of us. Wow.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
Oh, she knows.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
I don't like her very much. Ooh, look at that. Ice is no real material here on its own. However, the ice shards glittering with strange colors before you must have come none other than the specific going on. Oh, so it was March. What do we got? Let's have a look around. I guess that opens up at some stage. Treasure? Oh, there's a fight over there. $43. Oh, some other stuff. Yeah, right.
Will of preservation.
Fuck it. Come get wrecked.
Time for some hardship.
Time to twirl!
Leave it to me. Go.
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Honored to meet me.
Huh.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay. If you say so. Alright, that's where we came from. Anything back here? No? Alright.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
What? Oh, that's one of those puzzle things. Alright, I'll come back to that a bit later. Formidable? 51. I'll come back to that as well. Should probably just get on with it. This is why I never finish games. Spend too much time screwing around. What's up here? Ooh, treasure.
Why have we stopped?
Yeah.
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask. That's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Let's push them aside together.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. You've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
I've come to the conclusion that a lot of the dialogue always ends with the question, right?
I knew it. This will be a breeze for you. We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
If I could jump and climb, then I would be totally fine with everything. Alright, dude.
You know, you sound sweet enough.
Sorry, Mom.
Let's begin.
Time to twirl!
Oh dear.
I'm on
You know
guard.
nothing of the way. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance at the ready.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Time for it.
One of the only times Natasha can get a kill shot. It's a shame I missed that dialogue, but yeah. Alright. Worksite dispatch. Freight containers. Alright. This should be intuitive enough, I guess. Move to the right. Right, I see. Move to the left. And that blocks that off. So we get through, but we can't go back.
Looks good.
You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Hello there. Path of Holy Hymn. Oh my god, I thought they were like... I thought those little black things were nipples. Right, moving on. Wait, does that break? No. Where do we get up here? Oh, hello. What are you? Huh. I never seen you before.
Time for some hardship.
Time to twirl!
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Door lock. Beep.
Stay.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Ooh. They do explode.
Let's begin.
Time to twirl!
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nice.
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
And what's up here? There's some thingies down there. This is what I could hear. All these things look breakable. Oh, what's this? Return to the future. Huh. Doesn't go anywhere. Gonna go that way. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, there's a little crane. There's a puzzle. Oh, there's a bro. There's some stuff. Okay. Alright, we'll keep going. Boss battle. Oh, hello there. Stagnant shadow. Shard of icicle. Shape of icicle. Okay. Right, moving on.
Get ready and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
Will of preservation.
Stay. Stay calm.
Honored to meet me.
Immortality means forever.
Leave it to me.
What are you looking at? This big diamond? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Time to twirl!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Secret of the saints.
That did fuck all, buddy.
Oh dear.
Let's begin.
Honored to meet me.
Lance at the ready.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Not a scratch.
A miracle.
I won't break.
We're just gonna... Oh no, we should be able to...
Oh, finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way. Oh, my beautiful tail.
Yeah, okay.
We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Anyone got a license for this thing? Oh my. So they mean the barge, not her, because she's a fox and, like, you need a license to have an exotic pet. Oops. Nice, I'm driving.
Just sit back and relax. All amicacitors know their way around a star skiff.
Oh, I bet you do.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
She's jealous.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
Undelivered letter. Unsent letter addressed to home. The author seems to have undergone some experimental treatment. Ah, so this is all done on purpose.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time.
What is the hurry?
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you can inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
She didn't like that.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
Sly one, sly like a fox. Tough lady. Let's have a look around. She's a sly
That
one.
might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first.
Indeed.
She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain.
Sounds like a
It'll
tough
be
lady.
all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
True.
We didn't have anything to hide in Bellabog either.
Yeah, but we were being hunted.
Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Bellabog all over again?
The new Madame Cocolia. Let me guess they're gonna put us in a hotel room first.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us.
True.
Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know it.
Yeah, you, March. I feel offended. Mr. Yang should do the talking. Shouldn't we plan out what we're going to say? Let us just be honest with her. Mr. Yang's got this, man.
Good idea. We can be his cheerleaders in the background.
Yeah, go on.
Let's not do that. Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
Oh, she's got our number already. Wants to ask us something? What is it? This may be disrespectful, but I'm very curious. Is the Express really here just to help the Tofu Castle solve the Stellaron problem? Yes, why? Is it really hard? Oh my god. Is it really hard to understand why Express is here? Can't someone act something out of the kindness of the heart? That's not what I said. Or not the option I chose. Is it really that hard to understand why the Express is here? Can't someone act simply out of the kindness of their heart? That sounds very condescending from my character. After all, people who help others without thinking of compensation or risk during dangerous trips guys is rarer than air in a vacuum. That's true. In the higher-ups thinking you heard your reasons coming through, they thought you were here to seek immortality or the Stellaron. Seek immortality. Seek the Stellaron. My character was antagonistic. Not everyone thinks this way. It's all stuff about the Stellaron, and she reckons she trusts us. Please be careful. Yeah, radio. Alright. What do we get? Diplomacy, okay. Cool. Battle pass. Sweet, thank you very much. And a guide. Oh yeah, this thing. Because we had the reset. We got another stagnant shadow. And another cabins of corrosion. Sweet. Alright, head to the palace. Alright, so... Is there anything back here? No. No. Guards? They're gonna talk to us? What are they doing? Oh, these
Come
are...
on, take a deep breath.
These
It'll
are
be all right.
Fox people. Oh, it's amazing. But the guards, they are not. Why is that? Oh, these guys aren't either. Oh, okay. It's a multi-faction situation. Alright. Ooh, hello. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, treasure.
Interesting.
Indeed. Flustered man, worried man. Space anchor. Ooh. Collects. Evening journey. Right. Anything up here? Not really. There's another one. I know I need to go back there, but I'm just having a quick look around. Oh, yep, there's another thing to collect. Cloud Knights. Looks like we will go through there at some stage, but not right now. Treasure.
Interesting.
Is it one of... Is it here? Maybe not. I remember seeing a screenshot saying that there's a box you can break outside of a building here. And there's a whole heap of jade in it.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Here we
Yes,
go.
madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission.
Oh.
I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express.
Oh, when do we get to play with her?
Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal.
Oh. Yep.
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
Well, we said Welt was going to take care of it, so I'm just not going to say anything.
You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
Ha.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Law Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
Frightfully delightful.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined...
Not gonna say anything.
I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
Still not gonna say anything.
We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose.
She has two big threats.
Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guest?
What do you think?
Don't really have a choice. Expedition was focused on the Stellaron. Let's move with the current and help out. I like that. That's a good response.
If you are able to capture this Stellaron Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Lofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Oh, I'll have all of the Stellar Jade, thank you.
Okay. Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
Attack concluded, and well, shot you a covert gesture. You understand that it's in the crew's own discussion time. Okay. Okay. Alright, I want to have a look around. Hey look, there's two welts. One here, one there. Oh, pardon me. There we go. Sandpit. Play war chess. Oh, sweet. Collect. Skyfaring Commission. Ah, guilds list. Tingwan, there we are. The Whistling Flames. The Celestial. The Securocrat. Goldstream. Plain Feather. Firefly. And the Aqua Glider. Everything was fine until the Firefly village attacked. Presenting gifts. A small gift bears one's vast appreciation. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Idioms, nice. Ooh, ooh, what's this? Investigate. What are you doing? Is this something you're allowed to touch? I didn't take anything though. Talking back, even if you didn't take anything, touching isn't allowed. Moreover, these are Madame Yukong's things. Good thing no one saw. Hurry up and put it down. Kids these days unruly. Celestial Guild Envoy. Whatever. Previously followed Merchant Guild. Dispatch. Why are you telling me your life story, dude? Are you trying to lord your seniority over me? But people like you during my time in the guild, straight to the point, and can't read the room. But I don't mind people like you in business. Your kind is still better than the two-faced backstabbers. Yeah, if you never heard of the Celestial Guild, you've heard of the Whistling Flames, right? Whistling Flames, yeah, Tingwin works for. Got in bed with trade delegations from 16 worlds and turned the Grand Fan to Intergalactic Festival. Dare say that girl is next in line to succeed Madam Yukong, whatever the fuck her name is. I'm boring with all this rambling. You are. However long lived your species. When you get older, you tend to lecture on like a teacher. Attitude was a little rough, so I want to make it up by giving you this. Let me emphasize that if there's anything you want to know, just ask me instead of touching things. He gave me enhancement paste. What are you trying to say? That's a very weird thing to give. Alright, is there anything else I can grab?
Jiaokong Plow 6 is overloaded. Please have people evacuated to other docks ASAP. Over.
It's over? Oh, good. Architect.
Dozens are still left behind in several shipyards. Please send in Cloud Knights to help the evacuation. Over.
Over. Alright.
I understand how you must feel, but please stay calm.
Not seeing anything else to grab. Oh, here we go. Alright, I want to get too close. Alright.
Seeing as the General gave the order, the Skyfaring Commission will lend you our full support. The Stellaron Hunter investigation is in your hands now. I'll issue you a pass so you can access the facilities around Starskiff Haven. As for personnel, the skyports are currently all under maintenance, so we're thinly stretched. What I can do is send Tingyun as your guide. She'll take care of you during your stay.
Oh, I bet she will. So I have her as a character, and I don't use her that often because I just haven't. Actually, what has March got to say?
What do you make of this Qingyuan?
He's pretty handsome, trustworthy, suspicious. He is pretty handsome.
I'm not asking about that. Although, you're not wrong.
Nope.
He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so different. Maybe that's why she's only a Helm Master and he's a General.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he does have a massive spear and commands some sort of godlike creature that, you know, drops lightning on everything, and she doesn't do anything.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
Indeed. Do you think there's something strange about him? He seems suspicious. I thought he was on our side. Well, I thought he was on our side.
Theoretically, yes. But something feels off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron Hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron Hunter?
True. He's using us as bait.
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron Hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Interesting. Meet with the tea lady. What's this? Oh yeah, because I was silent. 5 silent dialogue options. Yep. I know that firsthand.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
Is she going to be a playable character?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
Is she legal?
It is still too soon, unfortunately.
She's not legal.
If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
He's playing 5D chess, this boy.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I don't think you can.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become Sword Champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
Yeah, you would.
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
It's brought here on purpose.
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
Doubt it.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing...
No, he's gone.
That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever.
They do like their idioms.
My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Oh, here she comes again. Seems like it will take a bit longer to chat with Madam. I'm going to have a stroll outside. Once you're done, you can come find me at the docks. Alrighty. Alright, down there. Sweet.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company.
Yeah.
The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
Thank you so much. You seem reluctant. A hotel again. You do seem reluctant.
No. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
So you always carry a broom everywhere you go if you work in retail or anything like that?
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
Sun hasn't gone down yet, ready for a nap? That's not like you much.
Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
I bet they are.
But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Old girl.
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest.
All of our expenses.
She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Food or otherwise? What could that mean with otherwise?
Why don't you go back yourself?
Fuck you, March.
Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
See, me being older, if I was younger, if I was still a teenager or a kid, I'd be like, yeah, let's go and order everything all at once. But like being older, it's like, that's sort of a little bit of a trap. You don't really want to go and exploit the hospitality too much, or even at all in some cases.
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Coordinates converge. Something special about what she said. I heard something in the background.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody.
Yeah, I thought she was going to say, because her ears are so big.
The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Well, if you want to follow the characters to their room, you can see some action. No, we won't go there. That's okay. This is a wholesome game, apparently.
How can I help?
No.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
Yeah, sure. We'll text on. Failed to send. It's probably on part of the lockdown, isn't it? Not long ago.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lafu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, if he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and her... everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey.
They're not circles.
Try not to dwell on it, Don Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Here it is again. Ooh. Dan Hung trial. Ah, we about to go fight some shit.
You want to disembark, Don Hung? Changed your mind? Pom-Pom understands. Not everything needs to be put into words. Best of luck. Make sure you return before the express departs. And bring Pom-Pom back some local specialties?
I wonder what this is about. Failed to send.
Can't send the message out. The network is down. But some functions still work?
Yes, it's called the internet. As in, the internet always has these problems.
Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lawfu. Too late to repent. Fighting is meaningless. I've no interest in conflict.
How much you do have interest in conflict, sir? Let's go heal up real quick.
Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lawfu.
Lawfu. It's tofu, mate. Oh, it's Thingy. That must be the younger
Stay
younger
where you
version.
are. I can handle this.
Maybe.
Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Okay.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this! You're not going anywhere!
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Take this! Rise, Phoenix!
You're hurt.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right. Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
A miracle.
Don't your hands hurt?
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let me through.
I think he draws health. One of them, I think, is they draw health from each other.
Rise, Phoenix!
I think.
A little too much.
You were never meant
With
to.
you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Yeah.
Move carefully.
So we were never meant to win that. Story. Oh, hold on. Can we look in? Can we looky? Cannot view detailed information. Oh, well that's not very nice. Oh.
Immortality means forever.
The dead return!
Oh. I can't control him. That's a big fucking tease.
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Okay.
you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing.
I pronounce it Shashang, so I called her Shashi. It's Sushong. Noted.
I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
It is. I like him. He needs to be a character.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from?
Shake head. I'm not a Cloud Knight. He doesn't speak.
Huh. Okay, you're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Lo Cha! Is that right? I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety.
Sushang has a massive cock.
Oh, one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Anyway.
Message not sent? Why not?
I don't know, back signal, maybe demolish the base stations. Bad signal?
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Perhaps.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine. See?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
True.
When it first opened, the Petrichor Inn had another name.
Okay. The hound chases the fox. Alright, and we got other stuff to do as well. Cool. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. This episode was just a lot of cutscenes and talking. But the purpose is to have it all there anyway, just in case something changes or the game stops functioning. So, rest in peace, Terra. But yeah, thanks for watching so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.